scores, and what a finish by LeBron James.
If they're playing great, they're a better team.
The dancing by Wade and the two.
We can't win.
Bosh continues to carve up Philadelphia's defense.
That doesn't mean that we aren't going to play and compete and fight.
Oh, knocked away by Iguodala.
That's Mill. Oh, that's panic.
It's not over. We need to win both of our games. Good teams take care of home court.
Nowitzki, count him, Jason Kidd, lighting it up.
But we are going into one of the most hostile environments.
We know they're going to throw a punch. We got to take it, go after it.
The NBA playoffs on TNT, next. The first set of Game 3 is coming your way tonight as the NBA playoffs roll on. LeBron James and the Heat head to Philadelphia looking to build on a 2-0 series lead. And for Philadelphia, well, it was a wonderful start to this series because the first quarter of Game 1 at Miami, they came out full of fire, scored 31 points, shot 61%, and since then they have averaged fewer than 20 points a quarter, shooting 34% since that Jackrabbit start in Game 1. Now, don't chuckle, don't laugh. No, tell me, what must Philly do tonight to try and get this series competitive?
Ernie, I could sit here and lie to you. Philadelphia,
I want the truth.
You want the truth? Philadelphia gonna get killed tonight. They got no chances of beating the Miami Heat tonight. I think the Miami Heat this is gonna be a blowout game too. I think Miami's probably gonna win the game by 10 to 15 points. And listen, I like Doug Collins. He's done a great job. I do not think he should have said what he said in the press conference.
Why not?
Well, because you don't ever tell a team we can't beat that team if they play well. You always say, if they play well, we got to play better. You always think you can win. That's what sports are about, competition. I would never want my best players saying it. I definitely don't want my coach saying, if they play well, we can't beat them.
If they're playing on top of their game, they're a better team. I mean, they won 58, we won 41. That doesn't mean that we aren't going to play and compete and fight.
Well, the guys were talking about this a moment ago in the studio. A candid assessment from 76ers head coach Doug Collins as his team looks to get back into this series with the scene shifting to the city of brotherly love. Sellout crowd, better than 20,000. Turning out here at Wells Fargo Center. We're getting ready for Game 3 of this opening round series. It's the Miami Heat and the Philadelphia 76ers. The Heat taking the first two games in Miami.
You want to hear from some of the greats in SI.com?
I sure do.
Get behind the mic. Meantime, Doug Collins Sixers, they came out ready to play, man. Break them out.
They played fantastic tonight.
Jumped out 9-0 on him. Drew Holiday had himself a nice game. LeBron there. In fact, it was 29-21 after one for Philadelphia. Dwayne Wade there.
Let me tell you something, folks. You're going to see one of the best plays you're ever going to see a basketball player make.
First, Elton Brand with the offensive rebound and the hoop. Philadelphia up 52-50 at the half. They never trailed in the first half.
But they played two halves, Arnie.
Yes, they did.
And what happened is, I think overall, the Sixers stayed perimeter, and all of a sudden, the Miami Heat started to get in transition. And when they got in transition,
this might be the play you're talking about.
It was very impressive. Folks, look at this. This guy's 6'8", 270. That's incredible. Between his legs, behind his back, on a point guard. Wow. Oh my goodness.
Breakdown.
6'8", 260, 270. That is impressive.
Still Philadelphia up 2 going to the fourth. Chris Bosh, big jumper right there, beating the shot clock.
Wade makes the turn.
LeBron had 24, 15, and 6.
LeBron James and Dwayne
Not a bad night.
No, that's all right.
What'd you say about him the other night, Chuck? He might what? He might make it? He might make it. I thought it was a flash in the pan, but he got a chance to make it in this league.
Lou Williams cut it to 4. Closing seconds, Williams trying to pull him within 1 and misfires, and The Miami Heat take a 3-0 lead over the Philadelphia 76ers. Biggest stat of that night, 20 offensive rebounds by the Miami Heat. They've now won 10 straight over the Sixers. And of course, teams who lead series 3-0 are 94-0 all time.
They're going to be 95-0 after Wednesday.
NBA playoffs.
Sunday.
What do you say we hear from Craig Sager?
Well, thanks, EJ. The big three, Dwayne Wade, LeBron James, Chris Bosh combined for 75 points, 32 by Dwayne Wade. And was that really the most comfortable the three of you looked together all year?
I don't know. There's been a lot said about when we look comfortable, when we don't. But, you know, we feel good playing together. We know how to play off each other, especially in the fourth quarter. In the second half, we've been doing a good job. So we've been playing together for a while now, and we get it.
LeBron cramped up in the fourth quarter. You had heat on your shoulder after getting injured in the first half. You guys all right?
No, we good. We got to Sunday to rest. So, you know, we got 2 days of treatment and therapy, and, you know, go back and look at the film and see which way we can hopefully come in and close this game out on Sunday.
You know, I just try to lay it on the line every night. You know, if I need to score 30 for this team one night, I can do it. You know, if I need to get 15 rebounds for this team some nights, you know, I just try to make a sacrifice and do that also.
It's discouraging. You know, it's encouraging because we have a lot of young players, but it's discouraging knowing that we could have won 2 of these games. You know, realistically, you know, we had a good shot. They made big plays and took it away from us, but we could have had these games, and we could have had tonight.
No team in NBA history has come back to win a series down 3-0. What do you guys have left for Sunday? How important is that game?
I mean, we started the season 3-13. I'm sure not too many teams made the playoffs after that. But we got a chance to put ourselves in a position, so we got to try to do the same thing.
I'm stubborn as hell. I'll fight as long as I'm breathing. That's what we're going to do. We've done that all season long. Come out with the same kind of effort. Miami's flying home Sunday after the game. We want to fly with them.
That Game 4 on ABC on Sunday. Fourth quarter against the Sixers. And
they got hotel vacation reservations. You're supposed to be going down to the Blue Monster
23
to play golf for the week.
23 of the 27 Miami points in the fourth quarter.
If they go to Miami, it's going to be to play the Blue Monster.
Big three.
They're not going to be playing in the game.